designing for some of the biggest rock and roll stars like Jimi Hendrix, and the list goes on, Janis Joplin, I mean, the biggies. And so she is always evolving her line to add additional collections. And one of the most recent collections that have been so well received is called her Downtime. Because what happens nowadays? Well, I think our lives have become much more casual, and she really is designing for that. We have two pieces that are brand new tonight. We're gonna start with the leopard print terry sweatshirt, and then you've gotta see, look at this, the matching little crop lounge pants to go back to it. I have two colors. You're looking there at the gray leopard, and then the lighter color is gonna be the taupe. So these are taupes with brown, and the grays have the blue. And Diane, of course, Gilman is rejoining me as she always does, and something's dinging on her end. Are you getting messages?
Well, I'm getting messages because I related to several people who said, why didn't you tell me about that trouser? I love that trouser. How did you make that trouser a pull-on jegging?
That's
well,
awesome.
we're tricky that way.
Yes,
that's us.
Very much so.
So yeah, I have enthusiastic fans that actually want to comment on things in the show that make them excited, because you know what? That is what fashion is all about. So I'm wearing this top under a jean jacket. I love the print, which goes from mid-tone to the very deepest indigo. It is on the textural side of the French terry, which is a cotton-based French terry. So you're getting a lot of breathability there. And if you are in trend and on trend to what everybody predicts, even financial institutions are saying fashion is never going to go back to rigid. Again, fashion is never going to go back to uptight. This is so relaxed. The animal print, to me, grounds you in a trend that you can depend on. And I love that side seaming and hem as well that set off the print was solid. I mean, talk about if you've got a jelly roll like I do around the middle, when you put in a dark solid like that on a side, you're talking about taking off the illusion of 10 pounds.
Right.
No joke. So we're always creating garments, whether they're for downtime and playtime. Yeah, isn't that cute
Isn't that
together?
cute? Now, if you guys missed out, this was a jacket that it's brand new. We launched it last hour. It's still available. I have 3 colors, and I just grabbed it real quickly, super, super duper stretch. But I really love this because it can take the jacket and add such interest to it by doing a little animal print underneath it.
Oh, you know, and this animal print has dimension to it. I mean, it has depth of color, but again, we used a watercolor technique that made it go high-low. And I love that because if you do happen to be a fan of DG2 and you've got indigo, mid-tone, chambray, bleached out chambray, this top will go with all of it. And they do say, psychologists say, that the #1 color choice is always shades of blue because they're so zen and calming. I do happen to love this taupe chocolate version. I'm such a huge fan of fall, and that always, again, represents that color to me. But I also love the feel of this against the skin. And now we're into 100-degree days every day. It's just brutal here. But I still need to exercise. I still need to walk in the park. I still need to go to the green grocer. What a great way to do it. The short sleeve still gives you a lot of coverage. And the French terry is so soft. Yeah,
Isn't that
fun? That is so easy and automatic to me.
Yes, it really is.
I love
And I'll show you this. This is what Kenya's wearing. She's wearing the, we're calling this taupe leopard, and then she's taking it back. This is the pull-on virtual stretch jegging coming up in this hour.
Ask me how many of those I own.
Okay.
Ask me.
You're gonna let me do it?
About 15.
You didn't let me ask. You didn't let me ask you.
Oh, go ahead, ask. Oh,
hey, Diane,
sorry.
how many virtual stretch jegging pairs of pants do you have?
Let me think about that. 15. 15. I love it. And you know what? I, even as a designer, get very paranoid. Like, oh, I don't have enough. Oh, what's going to be in the washing machine? So but I need that color. I'll buy two of every color I love because I know I'm going to wear it so much. So if you love the idea of a downtime T-shirt and you love the idea of wearing French terry, that could be absolutely perfect. What an original way to look walking into fall. And in a time that's, let's just face it, it's slightly uncertain times. You don't know where you're going. Are you going out? Aren't you? What's going on? You need
Right.
clothing that is based on comfort
So
level,
true.
practicality level, but also